Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone so intensely that no matter how much time passes, their presence lingers in your heart and mind? Have you ever wondered if they feel the same way, especially when they seem distant or unavailable? If you are on the twin flame journey, you know that one of the most difficult and painful stages is the no contact phase. This period of separation isn't just about physical distance. It's a time of deep soul transformation. It's a time of healing, self-discovery, and emotional processing for both twins. But what happens in the mind of the runner during this phase? What do they feel when they think about their twin? Do they truly miss them? Or are they content with the distance? Today, we will explore what the runner feels during no contact, what goes through their mind, how their emotions fluctuate, and why they struggle so much with this connection. Even though they may appear cold, distant, or even indifferent, the truth is that they are experiencing a storm of emotions: longing, fear, guilt, confusion, and deep inner turmoil. Even if they have made the decision to step away, the twin flame connection continues to pull at them, calling them back in ways they don't fully understand. One of the most powerful and undeniable feelings that the runner experiences during no contact is an overwhelming sense of longing. This isn't just an ordinary feeling of missing someone. It's something much deeper, more intense, and at times, unbearable. When a runner distances themselves, they don't just walk away from their twin. They are also walking away from a part of themselves. The twin flame bond is not just emotional, it is spiritual, energetic, and soul deep. It creates a level of connection that can never truly be severed. During no contact, the runner may attempt to distract themselves. They may throw themselves into work, hobbies, socializing, or even new relationships. They might convince themselves that they have moved on and that life without their twin is normal and manageable. But despite their best efforts, their twin remains in their thoughts, their emotions, and even their dreams. It's as if their twin flame is always lingering in the background, no matter what they do. The runner may wake up thinking about their twin, feel their energy at unexpected moments, or even dream about them in ways that feel vivid and real. This is because the connection is not just physical, it's woven into the very fabric of their soul. While longing is one of the dominant emotions, it is often accompanied by fear. Many runners are overwhelmed by the intensity of the twin flame connection, so much so that they feel the need to pull away. The reason for this is simple. When they are near their twin, they feel completely exposed. No walls, no masks, no emotional barriers, just raw, soul-level vulnerability. For many runners, this level of emotional and spiritual nakedness is terrifying. The connection is so deep that it forces them to confront parts of themselves they may not be ready to face. This includes unresolved wounds, fears of intimacy, past traumas, and limiting beliefs about love and relationships. Many runners have spent their lives avoiding emotional depth, choosing to remain detached as a form of self-protection. But when they meet their twin, this detachment is no longer an option. The twin flame shines a mirror to their soul, revealing everything they have tried to suppress. Instead of embracing the connection, many runners feel a deep urge to escape. The love they feel is so powerful that it shakes them to their core. They may fear being completely seen and understood, as this level of vulnerability is something they have never experienced before. Even though they love their twin, the fear of losing control, or being unable to handle the intensity of the connection causes them to retreat. Another major emotion that the runner experiences during no contact is guilt. Even if they are the one who initiated the separation, deep down, they know that their actions are causing pain, not just to their twin, but to themselves as well. The love they share is profound, and walking away from it feels like a betrayal, even if they don't fully understand why they did it. Many runners feel guilt in multiple ways. First, they feel guilty for abandoning their twin flame, knowing that their absence is creating emotional suffering. They may wonder why they can't just embrace the love that is being offered to them. They may feel frustrated with themselves for running away from something so pure and rare. But beyond the guilt toward their twin, they also feel a deep self-directed guilt. They may feel like they are failing themselves, that they are making a mistake, or that they are trapped in a cycle of avoidance that they don't know how to break. This guilt can be incredibly heavy, and yet, instead of reaching out and making things right, many runners retreat even further. They convince themselves that their twin is better off without them, that they are not ready or deserving of such an intense love. This creates a painful cycle of guilt, avoidance, and longing, where they want to reconnect but feel incapable of doing so. One of the most difficult aspects of the no-contact phase for the runner is the deep confusion they experience. Even though they have chosen distance, they cannot seem to understand why the connection won't fade. They may have walked away expecting to move on, but instead, they find themselves drawn back to their twin over and over again. This confusion often leads to inner turmoil. The runner may try to rationalize their decision, telling themselves that they made the right choice, but their heart constantly pulls them in the opposite direction. They may feel moments of clarity where they deeply miss their twin and want to reconnect, only for fear and guilt to resurface, causing them to withdraw again. The twin flame journey is not just about romance. It is a journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. This connection forces the runner to evolve, even if they resist it. No matter how much they try to suppress their emotions, the connection continues to challenge them, pushing them toward personal growth and healing. Even though the no-contact phase is painful, it serves a higher purpose. It is a period of growth, reflection, and self-healing. The separation is not meant to be permanent. It is meant to prepare both twins for a deeper, more stable union. For those experiencing this phase, know that separation does not mean disconnection. Your twin flame still feels the bond, even if they are not expressing it. Trust that everything is happening for a reason. Instead of focusing on the pain of separation, use this time for inner work, self-love, and healing. The no-contact phase in a twin flame journey is often one of the most emotionally intense and transformative experiences, particularly for the twin flame runner, the one who chooses to distance themselves from the connection. This phase can be incredibly confusing, painful, and frustrating for both twin flames, but it plays a crucial role in their individual growth and healing. When a runner pulls away, it is rarely due to a lack of love or care for their twin flame. More often, it stems from deep-rooted fears, unhealed wounds, and an overwhelming intensity that they are not yet ready to face. Twin flames share an incredibly strong spiritual connection, one that forces them to confront the deepest parts of themselves, the good and the bad. For the runner, this can feel incredibly overwhelming, leading them to step back, sometimes without fully understanding why. During this phase, the runner may feel completely lost and unsure of what they want in life. Their heart is deeply connected to their twin flame, but their mind tells them to resist. This internal battle between their emotions and logic creates significant emotional turmoil, making it difficult for them to process their feelings. As a result, they may try to distract themselves, suppress their emotions, or even convince themselves that walking away is the best decision. However, despite all their efforts, they cannot fully disconnect from their twin flame. The bond remains strong, lingering in their subconscious, calling them back. The no-contact phase is characterized by a mix of intense emotions, which can shift dramatically from one moment to the next. One of the most common emotions a runner experiences is anger and frustration, feelings that arise when they struggle to make sense of their own emotions. At times, the runner may feel angry at themselves for being unable to forget about their twin flame, despite their attempts to cut off communication and create emotional distance. They may have consciously made the decision to leave, hoping that the connection would fade, only to find that it persists stronger than ever. No matter how much they try to ignore it, suppress it, or distract themselves, the love remains. This frustration can also be directed at the universe. Some runners question why they were placed in this situation, why they have been given such an intense connection, and why they must confront emotions that they do not yet feel ready to handle. They may feel as though they are being forced to embark on a spiritual journey they did not ask for, one that challenges their beliefs, their identity, and their sense of control over their own life. Additionally, the runner's frustration may stem from their inability to move forward in the way they expected. They may attempt to focus on work, new relationships, or hobbies, only to find that no matter what they do, their twin flame remains in their thoughts. Some runners even experience physical symptoms, such as restlessness, insomnia, or anxiety, because of the intense energy they feel connected to their twin flame. This realization can be incredibly frustrating for them, as they struggle to understand why they cannot break free from something they believe should have ended. However, what the runner does not always realize at first is that this anger and frustration are not directed at their twin flame, but at themselves. They are frustrated because they are resisting something that is meant for them. The love, the connection, the spiritual growth, it is all part of their soul's journey. But because they are not yet ready to embrace it, they fight against it. This inner resistance is what causes so much turmoil. Despite all of the emotional chaos, the runner will also experience moments of peace and clarity. These moments often come when they allow themselves to think about their twin flame without resistance. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or fearful, they may experience a deep sense of understanding, a quiet knowing that their connection is real, that their twin flame still loves them, and that they are never truly apart. Even in separation, the bond remains unbroken. These moments of peace serve as gentle reminders that their twin flame is not a source of suffering, but rather a reflection of their own soul. The runner begins to realize that they are not running away from their twin flame, but from themselves, from their own fears, insecurities, and unhealed wounds. The twin flame journey is not just about reuniting with another person. It is about healing and self-love. The runner must go through this process in order to grow, evolve, and become the best version of themselves. Only when they have done this inner work can they truly come into union with their twin flame in a way that is harmonious and fulfilling. For the twin flame chaser, The no contact phase can feel unbearable. It may seem like the runner has completely detached, moved on, or no longer cares. However, this is far from the truth. The runner is not forgetting their twin flame. They are processing, struggling, and growing in their own way. It is important to understand that the no contact phase is not a punishment. It is a necessary part of the journey. This period allows both twin flames the time and space to heal individually so that when they do reunite, they are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their true selves. If you are the runner, know that everything you are feeling is valid. The emotions, the confusion, the struggle to process it all, these are all part of your healing journey. You are being called to confront your fears, heal your past wounds, and step into your highest self. The universe is not trying to hurt you. It is guiding you towards self-discovery and transformation. The love between you and your twin flame is real, and even in separation, the connection remains strong. This bond is unbreakable, and no matter how much time passes, it will always be there, waiting for you to embrace it. The no contact phase is not about waiting for the runner to return. It is about allowing the process to unfold naturally. Both twin flames must take this time to heal, reflect, and grow. When the time is right, reunion will happen, not because one person is chasing or forcing it, but because both souls have reached a place of readiness. Trust the journey. Even if it feels painful, know that this phase is leading you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your twin flame connection. The separation is not the end. It is a step towards something greater. The twin flame journey is one of deep transformation. It is not meant to be easy, but it is meant to lead both twin flames toward healing, self-love, and spiritual evolution. If you are currently in the no contact phase, trust the process. Allow yourself the time and space to grow. Focus on your own healing, your own happiness, and your own spiritual path. When the time is right, reunion will happen, stronger, deeper, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. Until then, embrace this phase as an opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Your twin flame is never truly gone. They are always with you, guiding you, and waiting for the moment when both of you are ready to reunite.